Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm here with this is Ragnar Fatty Cakes, along with,
Dusty.
and you know what? We're gonna talk about something that what was it? Microsoft made called the Illumi Room.
Yes.
I have
It's
this.
like
Oh, good.
no. You go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just about to spill my opinions on it, but like you can go first.
Let's introduce it first, okay?
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Okay. So according to ExtremeTech.com, they're revealing Illumaroom and its preview. So it says here, Microsoft Research has taken the wraps off of Illumaroom, an augmented reality peripheral projection technology that could be one of the key features of the Xbox 720 or the Kinect 2.0. The basic idea that you're actually looking at, though, really, is this thing is really a virtual reality thing. It's you can see in your room everything that's happening, right?
Yeah.
It helps immersion into the game, but really it's just stupid.
Yeah. My main thing with it is who the heck's gonna be able to afford it?
Yes, exactly. This is a projector, and usually projectors cost around maybe around like $500 to $1,000.
Cause
Right?
yeah,
Oh
the
no, it's a small spherical projector. So, but still,
it's still gonna cost some.
yes, it's
You gotta
impossible.
pay like $600 for the Xbox 720 itself, anyways. Then
Yes.
you gotta add on a fucking projector
And the Kinect also,
and the Kinect.
which is also kind of dumb.
Okay, so basically we're looking at the console, which is gonna cost more than maybe $1,000. A
Now,
console should not be worth that much.
yes, exactly. Now, ScrewTech made a thing on this, and I have to agree that this is like the Sega Genesis, where they put the freaking Sega CD and the Sega 32X. Who needs those things? I can understand maybe Sega CD because it's like the way of the future, but then they go back to the freaking consoles, the cartridges.
Yeah, but the Sega CD, it kind of worked that well. No one knew how to use it. Like Sonic CD was pretty cool, but everything else sucked. But who said, alright, now we got a CD thing that has more potential, let's just go back to fucking cartridges.
Alright, but I digress. This Illumaroom, this virtual reality, who needs this?
Yeah.
You have a manual control for a camera that you can just look around, and they're probably gonna have like this little radar in the corner that allows you to know where enemies are in the first place, right? So, who needs this?
Well, if you get like a bunch of crap in your room, and like the radar is being, like you can see the radar, but it's kind of hard to tell what's what because it's like a giant blue thing or something.
Exactly. I think what Microsoft is gonna do is they're gonna say, please remove everything from your room except your television screen and your television set, and then you remove everything, which is a waste of time and money, may I add. And then
oh, good.
It's like the worst thing that you can ever possibly think of.
Oh, good.
Who would do this?
I'm okay with virtual reality because, like, it is gonna be interesting once someone perfects it. But the last time someone tried to push out a virtual reality thing like this, you wanna know what we got? We got the Virtual Boy.
Stupid and red.
That thing didn't even last a year.
How many games did it have? Like 12?
Like, it was actually less than 12.
It was like
you can hold,
8?
Just like AVGN said, you can hold the entire library of games in one hand.
That is like amazing.
Yeah.
This thing is probably gonna die off just like the Virtual Boy.
Tell the truth, I think it's gonna die off quicker than that. I think it's gonna be like Rob the Robot.
Now, obviously, Microsoft fanboys, we don't hate Microsoft. We just think this is dumb.
Well,
they don't need this.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of Microsoft, mainly because I'm not a big fan of Xbox 360. But this puts it on the freaking cake.
Now, don't get me wrong. I also, as opposed to, like, I'm kind of unbiased towards everything. Obviously, I'm like a Nintendo guy, but
Yeah.
I don't have anything against Xbox. Like, there, nothing really is going wrong except maybe the Kinect is like calling the Wii, and then
And it's not doing a very good job at it.
and then there's Sony with the Move, which is stupid, by the way, and nothing wrong against Sony. Like, I might be kind of like, I might show bias towards Sony, as like, I don't really hate Sony because they took off their ideas in Nintendo, so they're kind of like Nintendo in a way, but and they're doing better than Nintendo, so there's nothing really bad against them except the PS3. But really, nothing against any companies. This is just stupid invention.
Yeah. Wait, since we're still talking about this, let's talk about the PS4.
The PS4?
Yeah, apparently, like, Microsoft fanboys are gonna be all like, "Oh, you're talking about Xbox 720, but you're saying you're not biased talking about the other consoles." So let's talk about the PS4.
All right.
Apparently, at one point, it was said that you have to be online 24/7 to play the games, and you can't play used games.
Isn't PS3 already perfect enough for Sony? No.
Tell the truth, I don't even think that was their best one. I think the PS2 was better.
No, but I mean, that's all they need. That's all you really need. The PS3.
Yeah. I would agree with you, but you know, you gotta add more to it whenever your competition starts making more stuff.
Sure.
Because if we had that kind of mindset, then that would mean Xbox and the Microsoft would have just been done with the Xbox, and PlayStation would have just been done with PlayStation 2.
Sure. I mean, I guess you're right. But the thing is, like, here's a thing to consider. If your console is still selling as well as it was back then during its release date, like its original,
Yeah.
that's a good sign that
Sure.
you're doing a good job. Sony is not bad at what they do, right?
They actually did lose the last generation
To who?
to everybody. Like, if I remember correctly, it was Nintendo Wii, then it was Xbox, then it was PlayStation.
Yeah, I guess because we obviously is Nintendo, man.
Yeah. No, actually, Nintendo lost or kept on losing up until this year.
Because PS2 is the highest selling of all time.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that. And then right behind it is PS3. And then there's the
PS3.
yes, the PS3 outsold the Wii.
Oh, did?
At the time. But then I think Wii U's probably gonna kick out all the competition right now.
Yeah. I have to say something about Nintendo though, because people are all like, "Oh, Nintendo's bad. Nintendo sucks" and stuff like that, right? No,
Yeah.
they don't suck. Their consoles are good. It's the only problem with it are the third-party people. Like Nintendo knows what they're doing.
Yes.
Most of their games were pretty good in the Nintendo Wii and the GameCube. But if your third-party people can't make good games for it, that's when everything starts falling apart.
Yeah. Now I'll have to admit, like, some of the games aren't really the best on the Nintendo. Like, all of them are really kiddie games. I might have to admit that. But Nintendo takes consideration of all the certain things that they make, including music, art, and stuff. So don't bash on Nintendo for that stuff. Take a moment to look at the game and appreciate it. Like Galaxy, freaking, that's like the best game on the Wii. That's like, you can't even beat that stuff right there.
Wait, I'll throw in I'll throw in the game for Wii.
Yeah.
I gotta think of one real quick though.
Um,
Twilight Princess.
That was a good game. Like
I loved it.
I mean, it was like, I don't know. I guess it was an homage to Ocarina.
It was darker, I'll say that much.
Yes, it was.
It's
It
not
was
as
good.
dark as freaking Majora's Mask or anything,
Yeah,
but
obviously.
it's pretty, like, the atmosphere of it was pretty heavy.
Yes. Like, especially Zant. Zant was,
Yeah.
whoa, who was that guy, man? But yeah, Nintendo, they have good things and bad things. Sony has good things and bad things. Microsoft has good things and bad things.
Hell, all of them are gonna have their flaws. You wanna know what's all the consoles' flaws right now?
What?
What's God? Call of Duty is still selling millions.
You know what? If someone mentions to me like, oh, Call of, like, we have a friend who's all about Call of Duty. If he talks one more thing about Call of Duty being like, if he says like, oh, Call of Duty, like he says, is Call of Duty better than Halo? I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna leave.
I would, if I was asked that question, even though I thought Halo was overrated, I will still pick Halo over Call of Duty any day. Because with Halo, like, in my opinion, it's more fun and they actually do take it over the top. With freaking, what's it called? Call of Duty, you got people all being like, oh, it's realistic. Oh, you gotta stay true to, like, all the gun weaponry and stuff.
Yeah.
Realistic my ass. If I got shot in the face 15 times, I'm not gonna hide behind some rock and all of a sudden, oh, feeling better. At least with Halo, you're like a freaking, you got weird armored things around you. So it makes sense that you come back.
Now they do make a point here where, like, if it's a headshot through the glass and you still survive that, like, maybe a couple times.
Yeah.
In Reach, one of the girls died. Like, it was just one headshot and they died. It was behind the head too. That was not the mask. I think it was actually the mask, the glass mask part. But they ended up dying, even though, like, in real life, like, that's what would actually happen in real life. If you got shot through the head like that, that would be one and done.
Yeah.
But in the game, you get shot like maybe 5 times and that's it. Yeah. You make a good point in saying that. I'm gonna tie this back into Illumi. Okay.
Okay.
Let's just say, like, freaking Halo. Halo is one of the best selling games of all time, and they put this on there here. It's an interesting concept, but there's a little thing on the corner, like I mentioned before, the radar, where you can just use your camera. Am I going out? Is audio good?
Yeah, audio's still good.
Okay.
I'm just quieted down to listen. But first, before you continue, I would like to say one thing. The picture that's on right now, that's not Halo. It's some random Illumi room thing that I found.
Yeah.
At least I think it's not Halo.
It looks like Doom or something. I don't know.
Oh, I didn't even know you can see mine.
No, I can't see yours.
Oh, okay.
But the one I'm looking at looks like Doom, but I'm imagining yours is probably looking like Doom.
Maybe. It's just got some guy with a pistol.
Anyways, like, okay, so you take Halo, and you don't really need it. Now, obviously, it's a good concept on paper, but then who's really gonna think to look back when, like, someone's already in front of you or on the other sides? What are you gonna do? Like, you're already worried about the one person in front. Like, this plays into, like, getting into the game, the gamer's mind. I guess it develops them as a gamer, which is a good thing, but it's stupid. You don't need that kind of pressure.
Yeah.
It's a freaking video game.
For me, I agree with you about it's a good concept on paper, but what I'm worried about is it gonna execute? Like, yeah. There's been many things in the past that actually sounds good on paper, but you really can't do it.
Yeah.
Like, I can't think of one right off my head, but like
I think Wii
some,
Fit.
yeah, something like the Wii Fit. Yeah, how many games can you name off the top of your head that actually use the Wii Fit besides the Wii Fit game?
And that's like the only thing.
It's a good concept, let's help people lose weight and stuff, but if it's good on paper but you can't execute it, then it's not gonna work out.
Yeah. There's a lot of things. Yeah, there is a lot of things that you can say are good on paper. Wii Remote was semi-good, semi-bad, because you play, most of the games are pretty much platformers, and you have to play the thing sideways. I wouldn't complain that much, except it's really weird playing it that way.
Yeah, it's hard to push the B button.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes.
Which is why I like using it for, like, Legend of Zelda and stuff.
Yep.
So, yeah.
There was one that I was gonna say, but I can't remember it right now.
But honestly, like, this immersive display experience that includes a spherical environmental display, I'm quoting off of the same website again, projector pictured above, the patent goes on to say that the environment blah 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 blah, it's pretty much saying it's like 3D.
Yeah.
It's not, there's 3D projection, they say, but it's pretty much like virtual reality, like you said.
Yeah.
But it's dumb. The concept, I don't like. This is, sometimes game companies make good concepts, like the Wii U. The gamepad is amazing, man. It's so good, you don't even know. But this thing, I think they're trying too much to help the gamers experience. They're not thinking. This is why I like old games, because they had to think in order to make the game more challenging. But now they're just, we're here to help the game feel. That's all.
Well, I have to give them props for trying to give the people game feel, but I don't think this is the way to go.
Yeah. Oh, no. I wouldn't say game feel, because game feel is actually, it's like, okay, no, that's actually right. It's kind of hard to say, but yeah, I would also agree.
It might help with game immersion, but just looking at the picture, I'm looking at it actually. People are, for now, some reason nowadays, a lot of people are all about the graphics. It's like, I don't want to play a Nintendo game. Nintendo's got horrible graphics.
And that's not even a valid excuse anymore.
Yeah.
Take a look at the Wii U.
No, my thing with it is take a look at what people are willing to pay thousands of dollars for.
I know. No. I'm arguing about like how people will say the graphics aren't even that good. That's not a valid excuse anymore.
For me, it's never been a valid excuse. You should care more about the gameplay than you do the graphics.
Yeah.
Because graphics don't mean shit unless there's good, gameplay to it.
Yes. But even if graphics were a factor in like some people's eyes, that's not a valid excuse to say. You can't just go around saying, the Wii U is not going to be like HD. What? What?
It is.
Have you seen it? Have you seen the thing? It's like amazing. And you complain about it. I mean, the gamepad you might think is a little dumb, but it's actually really good. You don't even know, guys. You don't even know.
Hey guys, you're gonna see my mouse a little bit, so I'm just gonna show it to you guys real quick. As far as graphics go, you see how this right here, the thing that surrounds the TV? Yeah, that looks like absolute garbage. And you're willing to pay possibly $5,000 to $1,000 to get something like this.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah.
What I would do is save your money. Probably, I don't know. Save your money. Buy something else more valuable. Maybe like the Wii U. Maybe even the PS4. I think. probably, if you want. Maybe even the Xbox 720. But please, don't buy the Illumi Room.
Yeah. If anything, instead of buying crap peripherals, buy good games.
Yes.
Because this is probably going to be like the next Alone in the Dark. I'm taking Pro Jared's words for this, but like, it's a lot of good it's a pretty good concept on paper, but they're not going to execute it correctly.
Just like communism.
Yeah. Well, hey, communism. Alright, I'll probably get a lot of flack for it, but communism's not that bad. But, because, like, my thing with it is, I don't get why people confuse it for fascism.
Yeah. Maybe it's because Stalin. They say Stalin.
Yeah.
But yeah, we digress. Illumi Room. It's don't buy it. This is not the next killer feature of the Xbox 720.
It's gonna be the next killer of your wallet.
Yes.
Yeah,
but then again, so is COD, so is Skyrim to an extent. I don't know.
No, Skyrim actually, like, it got me immersed into the game.
I mean, Elder Scrolls is good. I will admit.
Yeah.
I have played maybe a little bit of Oblivion, which was okay, which was good.
It gives you more playing time than Call of Duty ever will.
Yes.
You can take all the Call of Duty games and just put the freaking playing times together, and it still wouldn't match up to the capabilities of Skyrim or any of the other Elder Scroll games.
Yeah.
Well, at least Oblivion and Skyrim. I don't know about the others.
Alright. We should have probably mentioned too long didn't read part. If it's too long and you didn't really watch this, just go here. Like, you'll probably put like an annotation in the beginning, right?
Probably eventually.
Alright. Pretty much the moral of the story is, don't buy the Illumi Room because it's a stupid gimmick that you don't really need. It's virtual reality is dumb. They have yet to perfect it, and it's a killer to your wallet. Any final words?
Nah, not really.
Alright, I have one final account. Please, just go check out the Wii U. We're not endorsed by Nintendo or anything.
Well,
but
if you see the background to our channel, you might think so, but trust me, we're not.
We're not. We're saying this though because that's the newest console they have available right now. We would have said like maybe go check out PS4 or Xbox 720, but that's not out right now. So all I have is to say Wii U.
Alright, well, since we're talking about newer consoles, check out the Vita and 3DS.
Yeah, Vita, 3DS.
Vita sucks, but you know what? 3DS is not too bad.
3DS is always gimmicky, though.
Yeah. Well, like I said, it's like the other... It's not the Nintendo that doesn't know how to use it. It's the other people.
Yeah. Alright, this has been...
Ragna Fatty Cakes.
And Dusty Socks, and we're signing up.
See ya later and rock on, dudes and dudettes.
And don't buy the Illumi Room.
And don't fall under the Illuminati. Hopefully, I don't get killed for saying that.
And take care, guys.
Take care.